Vamos a hablar del mejor deporte del mundo.
We're gonna call that the Hideki effect.
Gotta roast you out right quick before I let you go.
A cada puerco le llega esa noche buena. Este es mi examen que no se está comiendo.
Amores que matan. Can.
Shady, to say the least.
Lo que le dieron fue una falsa.
Yo espero que estés preparado para eso.
Playoffs? We talk about playoffs? Yeah, we talk about playoffs.
Call Sport Podcast. Call Sport Podcast.
Vamos a hablar del mejor deporte del mundo.
We're gonna call that the Hideki effect.
Gotta roast you out right quick before I let you go.
A cada puerco le llega esa noche buena. Este es mi examen que no se está comiendo.
Amores que matan. Can.
Shady, to say the least.
Lo que le dieron fue una falsa.
Yo espero que estés preparado para eso.
Playoffs? We talk about playoffs? Yeah, we talk about playoffs.
Call Sport Podcast. Call Sport Podcast.
Remember, we don't talk about it, we be about it.
En el USA tú eres un jugador de rol.
Tengo que picharte 5 innings sólidos.
It's such a gentleman's game that I love doing this
Aquí
section.
lo sentaron porque no salía con South Sudán.
Son una luchadora de tercera generación.
Ustedes no juntan a Puerto Rico como el deporte lo hace.
And he wins again.
Tenemos un problema grande.
Somos los muchos contra los pocos.
Porque él no se supone que esté ahí.
Scotty is just from another planet.
Hey, pues, a tratar de hacer su nombre.
Tú tienes a Jason Tatum, que viene de ser campeón en Boston.
Es un fanático de los Rexos, te podrás imaginar.
Ah, papi, ese es el último comentario que lo tuyo, entonces.
Mira,
Tiene que coger la paliza que les toca.
Of course, it's a beast, man.
Aplícate. Lo que pasa es que tú no sabes para contar un casual.
Que vive el truco, no necesita magia, papi.
See how the game is letting the future in now.
Call Sport Podcast. Call Sport Podcast.
Yo, buckle up, because it's about to get interesting now.
Yo me la vivo, a mí no me importa lo que diga la gente.
esa es la reencarnación de Kobe.
A correr los reyes.
A lot of pressure.
El equipo voló encanto.
El tipo es una bestia, el tipo es un animal.
Sense of pride there.
Es como el cuco, no lo menciona ahí cuando aparece.
Max, you represent more than yourself.
Los números están.
Whenever you see this glove, you already know what's the deal.
Claro que sí.
Sé que me caché.
Quieren drama, vaya a hacer otro programa.
I'm gonna give you an etiquette, and then I'm gonna give you a rule.
Usted está mejorando gracias a eso.
¿Tú quién eres ese chamaco antes que lo subiera?
Andando, papi, en las costillas hoy.
Está ahí de Carlito está, pero
Yo quiero.
War number 1, I don't know what to do with him.
a otro nivel.
Call Sport Podcast.
Thank you for joining. My name is Nolo Boy, founder of We Call Sport Podcast, which our goal is to analyze each sport and share our personal opinions. But before we start, here you have a QR code where you can subscribe to our different programs. Currently, we have 5 programs, 2 on English, 3 on Spanish. Don't worry, we're bilingual. If you want to join a Spanish program, we adjust to you, okay? So on Mondays, in English, We Call Golf, I'll be joining Miguel to discuss the latest on the world of golf. On Tuesday, in Spanish, We Call Sport Puerto Rico, Jay Salas will talk about sports in the island of Puerto Rico. On Wednesdays, in English, We Call Football, I'll be joining Hush X or special guests to bring you a week-by-week matchups until we get to the Super Bowl. On Thursday, in Spanish, the main cast, We Call Sport Podcast, I will be joining G.I. Josh and Jandy to talk about MLB, NBA, and boxing. On Saturday, in Spanish, We Call Wrestling, the team of G.I. Josh, DJ, Jay Salas, and Hush X will bring you the latest and greatest on the world of wrestling. Hit like and share, and remember, we don't talk about it, we be about it. Let's go.
That's
once
right.
again. Oh,
Let's
my
go.
God.
We back. Monday,
It's
baby.
them boys. It's
Monday,
them boys.
baby. Oh.
Let's go and
You
get
know-
the claps in. Let me go and get the claps in. Give me that love. Give me that love. I need that love. I need that love. I need that love. I need that love like I need that.
Bring me my money.
Oh, yes, sir. Once again, it is a Monday,
it.
ladies and gentlemen. And guess what it is? Obviously, it's We Call Golf Day. Actually, I'm out here once again with my brother from another mother, Miguel. Hashtag Golf 101. And you already know I gotta have my red cup. Nolo boy, hashtag red cup all day, every day. Custom made. My boy got me. You already know what's up. Here we go. We are enjoying it ourselves. We working on this. I couldn't go to I haven't hit a ball in almost like 2 months.
Oh my God, you're rusty. They call you Rusty Crusty.
I'm rusty crusty. I'm back to the basics. I gotta go ahead and figure out my whole swing. I'm handicap 50. Okay.
50. He's shooting at least a 205.
A minimum of 150. All right. So
oh my God.
Please, whoever plays with me, you gotta walk while I take the card. The card. See if we can rush. Let's see if we can push. So, Miguel, what's going on? How you doing, man?
Listen, alive and well. Super excited for this show. Obviously, like the rest of them, we have super good stuff today. We're gonna talk about a lot of things. Listen, I played golf on the week. I can't go like 2 or 3 days without playing golf. I don't know about
whatever.
I worked at a golf course. I breathe golf. I shot a 76 the other day. Shot 276, a 79. I'm okay if I shoot under the 80s there. I'm feeling good.
One of the good ones, huh? Some good MVs, bro. One of the good MVs.
So that's what happens when you gotta be out there. You gotta go out there, ladies and gentlemen. You can't just
hold on.
You gotta do something.
You know my predicament. I can't be out there. Okay, I'm in Indy. I'm in minus 12 right now. Well, not minus 12. I'm in 12 degrees with snow outside. I can't hit. All I gotta do is go to like an indoor range or something like that.
Like a simulator.
Yeah, simulator or indoor range. I can't do nothing else, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, it's not in my hands. It's in nature.
You know what? But let me tell you something. Whoever lives in Florida right now, they're feeling the same as that negative over there, because I played the other day when it was 32 degrees and it's freezing, and that's like freezing in Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, you know that your freezers at least are 33. It was colder in Florida than your freezer, so you gotta. It hits a little different. I know the people in the north, they got it and they feel it every day, but when you just feel it after a 95 degree and all of a sudden it's 33, it kind of hits your bones a little different. So don't count us out over here with this coldness. I can't wait till it's gone. So, but I still play. I'm still a junkie. You know, I'm out there.
It's all good. It's all good. I just want to make sure that we are good to go in all this. Okay. All right. Okay. So, once again, it's your boys. Once again, it's your boys and We Call Golf. We got a couple of things, but before we go out there, y'all see the gear. Stop messing around. Y'all see the gear.
Dude, we got another sponsor?
So we got this good sponsor right here. You know what I'm saying? Skate to Paradise. Hey, if you going out there on vacation in Puerto Rico looking to do something, we're going to show you something right now. So be ready, all right? Hey, Skate to Paradise. Let's go.
Skate to Paradise, Puerto Rico. Your adventure starts here, where we offer half and full day charters to the islands of Icaco, Palomino, Vieques, and Culebra. Leaving from Fajardo, our 20-foot Stama boat has a bathroom, radio, and fresh water. Super comfortable for a full day. All tours can accommodate up to 6 people, and each of our tours includes beverages and snacks, except the full day that offers a full meal. We are known for our customer service and unforgettable experience. Enjoy the chance to snorkel and swim on the most beautiful beaches of our islands. Half-day charters offers you 2 schedules, 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. or 1:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. and this only visits Icacos and Palomino Islands. The full day charter prices may vary depending of destination. To see our availability, go to escapetoparadisepr.com. Click on book now and search by date. We only work by reservation. For other accommodations and more, please call 787-516-1025 or you can write us an email at escapetoparadisepr@gmail.com. Escape to Paradise.
Oh,
Oh, shoot.
my bad.
Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh.
let's skate to paradise. That's our new sponsor out here, and we call golf. Wonderful. This people in Puerto Rico, listen, this is the best area for you to go out there. They take you
Tell
out
them the
there
number.
the whole day. So the
Tell
number
them
is
the number.
787-516-1025, ladies and gentlemen. Hit them up. And while you're in the island, they're going to take you to the east side and take you to different islands. As you already heard about all this. But I got to let you know because they are best, all right? Customer service is the number one deal with them. So whenever you go out there, you get the highest quality, all right? But with that being said, we got something else too at the same time. So another announcement before we start. We just got to keep it popping right quick. Let's go at it.
We call golf.
Ladies and gentlemen, we call golf. Obviously, we call sports. It's under we call golf, right? Well, actually, we call sports and then we call golf. It's celebrating a whole year anniversary down the week from the 20th to the 25th. We're going to be giving away prizes. All you have to do to be a participant on this is just click a like and share, and we're going to get your name and put it in our box, and we're going to scramble it around, and we're going to go and do that little bingo, whatever, rifle kind of deal, okay? So that's what we're going to be doing the whole week. We're going to be showing you, giving you like getaways. You will be seeing this, ladies and gentlemen. All you have to do for the week of the 20th to the 25th is tune in to We Call Sports, and we're going to put you in the rifle. Just like, share, and you're going to see a video here soon. Today, not later than tomorrow. That video will come out with the promotion and let you know what are we going to be giving away. Miguel, what you got on this, man? Are you excited?
No, listen, bro. It's been a year. Holy moly. What are we talking about? Listen, when we took this project on, we're just a bunch of guys. Obviously, we see so much YouTube stuff ourselves, and we're always scrolling and we're always looking for something until we said, you know what? We love sports. Let's just start something. And I remember you telling me years ago, you know what, man, I wish to do this. And we never until look at we came out and it's been a year. It blows my mind, Nolo, that
went too fast.
Year.
It went too fast, ladies and gentlemen. It went too fast.
Wow, congratulations to us.
Yep, pat in the back. I need a
Ladies
certificate of pat in the back.
You just need to start something. And don't worry what's going to end up. But the first thing of anything in your life, and you have to start it, ladies and gentlemen. Just go for what you want. Go for what you love. Start it. Just start it. You won't believe a year later, just like us. We started with, we didn't even know, right?
Yeah, we didn't know
how it going to go.
How it's going to go. But don't worry about it because
it's Friday, been a year, baby.
That Friday from the 20th to the 25th, we all going to sit down together and we're going to share our personal experience during this whole year with you guys, and you guys will have a bomb with it. You guys will be laughing. We're going to be talking about everything that happened through the year behind the cameras, okay? Yeah. So it's going to be on Friday. The full cast of We Call Sports Podcast will be there. So that's the only alert that I need to give you is an alert because on Fridays we don't come out. But that particular Friday we will come out and we'll be giving giveaways, prizes as well. Once again, all you have to do is get a like, share, and then you will be added into the rifle. Okay. So thank you for it, man. What you got?
I think we should let people put a comment in there. Whoever got the best comment or something, one of the gifts. Whoever's tuned in, and we can ask a certain question before the anniversary, and they have to save it, at least a word or something that we, come up with, just to make sure that we're not just giving out these wonderful prizes. This is not no cheap prizes, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna see them. You're gonna see it later on, and you're gonna be like, "Wait a minute, how do I win this?" So we're gonna make it a little something.
You gotta go for your luck. If you play the numbers, you'll probably be lucky. All right, so let's go at it, man. Let's go at it. Let's go back to it.
We call golf.
All right. This past weekend, ladies and gentlemen, the Sony Open was celebrated in my boy, Mr. Playoff, the Canadian, Nick Taylor, who has 5 PGA wins, and the last 3 has come in a way of playoff. That's why we are putting him. We are baptizing him as Mr. Playoff. Playoff, ladies and gentlemen. Outstanding go around for Nick. I got too much stuff to say about Nick, but I'm gonna give the floor to you, Miguel. What you got about Nick? What impressed you the most?
Oh, well, first and foremost, I wanna shout out to the Sony Open. Great venue. When you see that W in the background, you already know where you're at. Obviously from the Century to the Sony, it stays in Hawaii, which is a great venue for both events because they're already there, right? So it just makes sense to do that back to back in Hawaii, right? I want to shout out to them. They always start the season with great course, great venues, and yes, shout out to Nick Taylor. Oh my God, Canada guy, hey. So first thing I want to say is the event. What do you win? What do you get out of this when you win this tournament? It's a 500-point event. It's a $8.7 million purse. Obviously, if I'm not mistaken, he gets 1.3 or something like this. Like you already said, Nick is from University of Washington. He's from Canada, but he went to Washington University. He like already you stated 5 wins. 3 of those 5 wins, like you said, Nolo, were in the last 2022 to 2023. He defeated Tommy Fleetwood in the RBC Canadian Open.
Before you keep going, just stop right there. I don't know if they knew about this, but that moment, whenever he won the RBC Canadian, they made a logo to that moment that he has his putter just throwing it out. So now every time you go to the RBC Canadian Open, you have his logo there. So after he won that, it is
phenomenal.
Amazing. Yeah,
that is so awesome.
My bad to cut you in, but I just want to make sure I point that out. Yeah.
No, thank you for cutting me off because that is awesome. That with one little gesture, one win, Canada makes it big. Canada doesn't forget. They don't want to forget. So
they changed the logo. So whenever you go now there's a guy like throwing a putter. So who the hell is that? That's Nick Taylor.
That's Nick Taylor taking out, defending Tommy Fleetwood. Now when you go to these playoffs, right? There's some pressure here, man, and for you to defeat Tommy Fleetwood in the playoff. And 2024, you defeat Charlie Hoffman in the Phoenix Open, the Waste Management, in that type of venue. Pressure again. So could he have some ice in his veins? Now you go to 2025 and you beat Nico Echevarria, which, don't get me wrong, I did not see that coming. I saw Nico, he was in the hunt, but he went on a stretch here that I was like, wait a minute. And not to play down Sean, he was in the hunt. He had 2 holes. He could have won it. Yeah. And then there was another person behind them that he had 2 more holes to go, and he could have won it. So they exited out on the playoff. Apparently they didn't want to win, because they had they're going home right now. Okay, but I'm sure they
feel like they left something out there.
They are. I could even tell you, like they're gonna be. That dude has to be pulling, because there's a difference in not only in money, not only in bragging rights. There's in exemptions. There's, believe it or not, though, they get a lot from 1 to 10, and from 1 to 5, they get some. They get, they're not gonna go empty-handed, ladies and gentlemen. So they're gonna get something. Listen, his 5 wins came from the Sony Open, Phoenix Open, the Canadian Open, the RBC, the AT&T, which is coming up soon. Well, no, that one is the American. I think it's
Express. American Express is the following one.
Is the next one, but that one, watch out for him. And the Sanders Farmers Championship, I think they changed the name on that tournament, if I'm not mistaken. But that's his 5 wins. And career-wise, He made $19 million, ladies and gentlemen. He's been a pro since 2015. He's been playing for a long time. This is not no guy. He played 284 events. Out of those 284 events, he made 178 cuts, okay? 2 runners up and 8 top 5 finishes. All right. I want to point out one more thing. And last year, Murray, I want to, I don't want to say a lot about it, but he was the winner of last year. Obviously, certain events that happened. He decided, I respect everybody's decision. He decided, I don't know really the whole story, but listen, everybody for themselves. But I hope, rest in peace. He won this last year, so I want to give a little shout out to that and my condolences to his family. They received actually his check. His parents received a big check that was supposed to give to him. His parents received it. It was an emotional day, obviously, for that family. Shout out to them. Okay, that's one thing. Another thing I want to point out. This tournament, only 2 people won it back-to-back. Ernie Els in 04 and 03. Ernie Els won it twice. The second guy that won it back-to-back is called Jimmy Walker. He won it in 2015 and 2014 and 2015. It's a tough venue, ladies and gentlemen. To win this back-to-back, you don't see that. So shout out to those 2 as well, because it's a tough tournament. But congratulations to Nick Taylor, a.k.a. Mr. Playoff. You don't want this guy at the 18th hole again when you're done with the tournament. Just telling you that.
Yeah, you see him in the little board, like up there.
You better be like, uh-oh.
This dude is about to do something amazing, especially whenever he got to hole 18. He's 2 shots behind from the leader, and he hits this chip from 60 feet out to force playoff, okay? So he gets tied with Echevarria. Now he is going now. He's got to wait for everybody to come through, like you already stated. Nobody came through. Nobody made no birdies or nothing. Echevarria has some chances here and there, but he couldn't comply. Now they go to the playoffs. In the playoffs, they go back to 18. They tee up again.
They sign their card, and then they go back out.
They go back. They go to the beginning of 18. They birdie. They go back out again to 18, and that's whenever it happened, ladies and gentlemen. Echevarria started scrambling around, and then all of a sudden, Nick Taylor clutch. Mr. Playoff came around, hit a chip to leave it 33 inches out, and then all he had to do is just a good putter in.
Obviously, for birdie, Echevarria did par, and he just topped it off with the birdie.
Correct.
Sweet birdie.
So it is amazing how many things happen through the year, right, for him. The actual winning about the $1.5 billion in wins in this one, the 500 points FedEx Cup, the ascension to the signature events. So he had all that on this one. He won the WM Phoenix Open, like Miguel already stated. So he was exempt for the first 3 tournaments. However, now he's exempt to the signature events for the year, meaning the Masters, the PGA Championship. And before I keep talking and moving forward about Nick Taylor and how great this was for him, let me shout out Nico Echevarria out there. He did a wonderful job. He just fell short on it.
Keeping in the battle, he kept in the battle.
He just want to give him a quick shout out, man. He's just gonna keep making it happen. Hey, listen, he got second place. You still get a decent amount of money, man. So
yes, sir. And some respect on your name.
And if I want to be more specific, a $948,000 check for second place.
Is that enough?
Just want to make sure that we establish that comment out there. So for him. So I take a second if it comes with that check. I take a second. I ain't gonna fight it. Hey, guy, great shot, but I'm good with this, man. I'm good with this, man. I appreciate
I'll take top 10.
I appreciate you. But that's exactly what happened in the Sony Open this past weekend. Was a wonderful outcoming. Like Miguel said, the course outstanding. But Nick Taylor, Mr. Playoff. He earned that name. He just earned it. You don't want to see him. If he's nearby in the top, you gotta watch for this dude. This is just crazy. So, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Taylor, the Canadian, Mr. Playoff.
He said, "Oops, I did it again."
No, he didn't stop. He was good to go on his. All right, so I got here on Salas. Okay, I got Jay Salas out here with us. As always, appreciate it, Jay Salas. He's from We Call Sports Puerto Rico, bringing you tomorrow the latest and greatest of what's going on in the island as far as sports. All right, so he's going to be talking to you about basketball and more. So stay tuned for tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the afternoon with Jay Salas and We Call Sports Puerto Rico. Appreciate it for you being here, man. So with that being said, we got another thing coming up, man.
Oh,
we're coming up. We got something. You got something else coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Hot?
Yeah. Now we just finished this weekend, so we gotta have a following weekend. We gotta have another one.
We gotta talk about it.
All right, let's go at it. You already know.
We call golf.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we out here next week. It will be the American Express. Last year, Dunlap, a rookie, won it. I'm surprised none of us pick up the rookie that we both are crazy about, Matt McCarthy. But we keeping an eye on him. All right. So, and if you do not know who Matt McCarthy is, I suggest you start digging in. Okay. So he won the Corvair last year, and he already won one tournament here in the FedEx Fall.
Three times he won the Corn Ferry, 3 tournaments. That's how he ended up on the top.
Keep an eye on Matt McCarthy. That name is out there. So, Miguel, last week we didn't get nothing, man. We didn't pick nothing. We both carry a L. I was the closest one with Keegan Bradley, and he finished 5th, I think it was. So we will see what happens this week. We scratched that last week, so it's okay. We win some, we lose some, right? So, Miguel, the floor is yours. Who you got?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our pick section, okay? So if you have any picks that you want to put in the comments, anything you want to say about your favorite player, please do so, and we'll shout it out, and we'll see if you kind of know the golf like we do, like if you follow golf and you think that somebody's gonna win, put it in the comments. See how you stack up with the We Call golfers over here, okay?
Yeah.
So for the first, obviously, I like this event coming up. It's a challenging course. Obviously, Dunlap, shout out to him, a rookie. All the good players, right? I always say this: the LIV players went away, gives opportunities for the new guys, right? Mm-hmm. So obviously, Dunlap took advantage of that one, and he won this tournament fair and square. Okay, so my picks for this event, I'm going with Schauffele. Xander Schauffele. I just like his demeanor on the course. It's not per se how he hits the ball. I love his swing. It's an awesome swing, but I just love the way he carries himself on the golf course and off the golf course. He's there with the interviews. He's so nice to help out. He goes on podcasts. He goes on other people's channel, and he generally wants to grow the golf game, the golf world, and which he does well. He's a really good host. He's a really good ambassador of the sport, which he's going to go super far. I wish him all the way to the end.
He's a beast.
Yeah, he's a beast, right? We're talking about obviously winning tournaments, like openings and like major tournaments here, right? So
finally, last year, he broke that won a major event. So finally, just popped the cherry on that one, right?
So shout out to him, definitely. That's one of my picks. Xander Schauffele is one. Talk to me,
Xander. What he does for you to tell him, like for you to tell who's that guy. What he does is whenever he sits down, right? Whenever he gets screwed up, right? So he has his stick in his hands. So this is what he does. This is what he does. He's looking at his hands. He's opening it up and he closes them and he put him comfortable. So that's what he does. So look at his hands, ladies and gentlemen. Whenever he's about to hit the ball, he gets in there, he puts the club, he's in there, then he moves his hands to get comfortable. Whenever you see that movement right there, to just put it in the right spot, make sure that thumb is over, man, you already know who's hitting that ball. The commentary, the broadcaster has that not need to say his name. I already know his name. I know who that guy is.
Sure.
It's just by he just got that habit. Like he just looks at it. Anyway, that's how you can tell everybody has like their own kind of routine. There's a routine that everybody has before hitting the ball. So he looks at his hands. He looks at his hand. He makes sure that his grip is good to go because the mechanics is great. His grip cannot fail him.
It's all in the setup. It's just like you said. It's all in the setup, right? Mm-hmm. And he has one more move that he does, and then he just goes like this, and he makes sure that he's there, and then he'll go up and swing. Again, this guy is. We're talking about elite here. We're talking about Scheffler. Yeah. We're talking about Xander.
1 and 2 punch right now on the PGA.
We're not talking. So he's up there with the Rorys. He's up with all of them. He'll win a tournament in 2 seconds when he's hot. So that's my first pick. My second pick. I want to see this guy. I want to see this guy succeed, and I want him to be a couple more wins before his era is up. Jason Day. I just liked him from a long time. Again, a dude that he's just super cool. He looks like he'll talk to anybody. He's not a frustrated dude. So his demeanor on the course is awesome. He just gets down with his business. A cool cat, at least with what I see from him on the golf course. That's my second pick, Jason Day. My third pick is going to be Tom Kim. This kid is hot. I'm sorry to tell you. This Kim is not winning them all right now, but he stays in contention every time. He's always out there. He's super passionate. He's super passionate. He loves the game. He wants to win. He wants to beat all these guys. And eventually he will. He's super young as well, ladies and gentlemen. He will win multiple tournaments this year because he really finished off really good, especially on the Ryder Cup, especially, with Schauffele and all that stuff happening with Scotty and all that. He was back to back. I like him a lot. So Tom Kim, I hope he comes out with this win. Day, I would love to see him win too. And Schauffele, let's go, baby. Just get hot and let's go. Those are my picks, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen, former 2016 world number 1, Jason Day. Can't wait for him to come back.
I can't wait.
And get into his rhythm. By the way, he got a new company that brings his wardrobe now. He doesn't have.
Yeah. It's a little baggy now. A little baggy.
Yeah. It's different though. He's like kind of different. It's kind of old schoolish, kind of like kind of innovative. But you will see him. Yeah, you will see him like with new like wardrobe all the way around.
How you stacking up? How you stacking up with my boys over here? This is what you gonna bring? What these guys? Come on, bro.
This is what I'm bringing to the table. This is what I'm bringing to La Quinta Country Club in California, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So obviously, you already know I love JT. I can't wait for JT to break the damn winning column, bro. Ain't gonna be nobody more happier besides him and me. Him and me.
And the caddy.
And the caddy. The caddy. Well, him, the caddy, and then me. Because they getting something out of it, right? So also in the same boat that he is, Cameron Young is in the same boat. That's it.
That Cameron Young waited to develop.
Has not won a PGA Tour yet. He hasn't run.
But he's like this in the mirror, looking back. Yeah,
he is right there, and it needs to twitches here and there, man, and he's gonna get there. I am firm believer that this year both of them are going to win one tournament.
I'm rooting for him too.
So Wyndham Clark, ladies and gentlemen. I love this guy. I cannot stop talking about him.
He looks cool, right? He looks cool.
He's cool. He's
cool and collective. Cool and collective.
And the TGL actually make me appreciate a little bit more
because you can hear him now and you get his vocal on it.
Yes, and we're gonna get to the TGL here in a minute, but the process, even though we are in a simulator, to hear the conversation, the process that his mind is already thinking ahead. I want to hit this shot right here on this side, blah, 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 blah.
Oh yeah.
All that comes into play. And just imagine that's a simulator. Just imagine what happens in a real golf course. Like all the scenarios that he has, everything that he's thinking towards, walking towards the ball. So he's one of those freaks, okay, that likes to double check everything, check this and that and that. So his caddy is wonderful as well. So biggest thing with him is his putter. That is the only big thing with him. All right. And I hope that he doesn't lose his cool out there. I hope he keeps it right, keeps it nice and clean. But which sometimes he kind of does, but he just takes you can tell he's mad. But he doesn't come out like a little kid and start throwing stuff around. But you
cool
can tell,
collective.
like,
I see.
Yeah, cool collective, but you already know that he's like, dang it, I left that one, right? So it happens to all golfers. He's competitive. He's gonna be out there. So I got him winning this one too as well. So this, ladies and gentlemen, are my top 3 picks for this weekend. 2, I'm desperate for a win. They both hunting for a win. Wyndham Clark last year won, and he was up there in the top 5 for the PGA. So he's out there making it happen. So actually in the board, you're correct. There's 3 desperate people in the board right now: Jason Day, Cameron Young, and JT. Even though the only one without a win is Young. So at all in the PGA. I think so hopefully he busts.
Kim won?
Yeah.
Oh, Kim won on a team.
Yeah. Kim won one. Yeah, he already got one in his ribs. But my boy Cameron Young hasn't. But he plays so good, man. It's such a good ball striker, man.
He'll get there.
So I don't. It's frustrating, and I get like he's frustrated about it. But you keep grinding it. You're almost there. You got a top 10 already in the first tournament of the year. So that means you're doing something right. All right. So let's make it happen. This weekend, I'll be definitely looking for them. However, do not, hey, look at that guy right there. Do not take out Dunlap and then Matt McCarthy. For some odd reason, these new guys that come out of the Corn Ferry, they are crazy. Corn Ferry and college. They somehow score wonderful on these courses. First time going out there, probably all hyped up by being out there, and they go out there and outplay this course.
Absolutely. So our viewers, should put your picks in the comments, because maybe we'll make in the future. We'll have some prizes. Whoever gets first, second, and third, we'll have some prizes. So put your picks in the comments, and obviously, when next week comes, we can shout it out to you guys. Okay.
All day, every day. So let's go ahead and jump into, Miguel. Now that we already got our picks in, we locked in. So we're going to jump right now to what is coming in the future, right? When the tournaments, like, for example, the LPGA and when LIV starts. So we still haven't, those 2 tournaments, those 2 leagues have not started yet. So we're going to break it down, let you know when they're going to be opening and start in their season here at the end of the month. So let's go ahead and let's go. But before we go out there, let's go ahead and shout out to our other sponsor, QV Ventilation. Let's go.
Quality Ventilation, the industry-leading service that keeps your business moving. These certified professionals can install any system that caters your specific needs. Their commitment to superior service to ventilation, maintenance, HVAC, and electrical is second to none. With more than a decade of service around the U.S. and trusted by major companies, Quality Ventilation staff have the experience to deal with all the models of equipment and stay up to date with the latest in technology. If you wish to contact them, please do so by email or visit their website at qualityventilation.net. And remember, se habla español.
And remember,
se habla español. Let's go. Okay, the LPGA with the race to the CME Globe will start here on the end of the year, January 30th, the 30th of January, all the way to the 2nd of February in the Hilton Grand Vacations out there in Orlando. So just to let you know we haven't bring you nothing from the LPGA because the season hasn't started. However, here are all the tournaments that they have for the whole entire year. Also, it is wonderful to see that they start in Orlando next to my boy right here. Next to my boy's backyard.
We'll be live. We'll be live. Don't worry.
So
We'll get some insights when I go over there. So
out
stay
there,
tuned.
oh yeah, stay tuned for that. So for that being said, the LPGA great season. I figure out during our time that doing the LPGA, there's so much that to cover also in the LPGA that we didn't know about. By covering last year, we learned a lot of the LPGA and some awards, some prizes, and some other schemes that comes to it. That if you're not
compared to the guys,
yep. And if you're not into it, if you're not looking for it, you're not checking it, you will miss it because they don't advertise it as much as they should. However, they do have prices and other stuff within outside from the PGA from the guys that they get like incentive from. So we will bring you in, take you week by week on that, just like the PGA. However, the season starts for them on the end of the month. Any thoughts on this, Miguel?
Yes, they're celebrating their 75th year. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been since men's been playing. I'm sure girls was playing right after, right? I'm sure the men were playing a little first, and then the woman got involved in it. And now, obviously, they're in their 75th year. So, obviously, this has been going on for a long time. It's getting to the point that they are getting more views. They are getting more people out there. Obviously, it's still golf. They have smoother swings. You know, they don't probably bang them 300. They probably don't bang them 350. But trust me, these girls are good.
Yeah, they are around the 250s, 260s around there.
260, yeah, but still, it's entertaining to go see because it doesn't matter who you are. If you get it a foot away from the flag to 3 feet to 4 feet away from the flag, it's good golf. Let me tell you, I don't care who's hitting the ball at that point.
Yep.
If you're going to hit it that consistent and that good, I'm going to watch it. So stay tuned for that. I will be in the live events, the ones that's in Orlando. If I can reach out to a couple other ones, I will go out there with We Call Golf just to get some content and bring it to you guys. But remember, there's a race here for the women's as well. Men go for the FedEx, right? That's their big Super Bowl. The ladies have a Super Bowl as well. They have the race to the CM Globe, and they have a Rolex. So, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes, you know, we overlook some things, but there's some good golf in the LPGA. So stay tuned. We'll bring you the juicy and the good stuff. But look into some tournaments. You see those girls. You want to copy some of their swings too. So,
you got the Charlie Holes, the Lydia Coles, the Cordas of the world in there that
the
you
Amy, a whole bunch. Those girls are good.
You will be surprised on how good these girls are. You'll be surprised. All right. So on top of that, we also got the LIV schedule. So let's go out there and see what's going on with LIV.
We call golf.
All right, LIV start their schedule in February 6th.
Look at that small schedule.
Yeah, from February 6th to the 8th. They're gonna be out there in Abu Dhabi in the Riyadh.
Close.
Riyadh?
I hope we don't offend nobody.
Yeah, I hope we don't kill that thing not that much. Yeah, but it's okay. You get used to it. I'm always killing people's last names.
Nolo, he misses his own lane.
Yeah, I sometimes I forget my damn last name. So it's just part of it. But anyway, on the February 6th through the 8th, they're gonna be starting this out there in Abu Dhabi. So outstanding. That's why you haven't seen us talking about LIV and bringing it up. However, LIV is about to start in next month. So stay tuned for that. Any out thoughts, questions, concerns on that?
Oh, on LIV, man, there's only 18 events. I don't. If you're in one of these towns, ladies and gentlemen, don't miss out. Don't blink. This is golf but louder, right? They remember,
Yep.
ladies and gentlemen, the Live has the music, the loud music. They have the shorts. They can wear shorts. They have people screaming and all this stuff. So it's a little different. They have a different format. They're tweaking it. I understand, because it's kind of like tough to keep up like on the world rankings. So remember, we're still trying to merge the Live with the PGA at one point, right? That we're trying to figure out who's the best in the world. So if you're in one of these cities and you can get some content and you want to shout out here on We Call Sport, just let us know. If you're in Hong Kong one day and you're like, yo, you can call us up one day, okay? So we're gonna try to maybe make one of these Live events. Maybe no. I see that there's one in Indianapolis there.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's going to be possible for you. So
yeah, I don't know if it's going to be possible, but it's right here, and yeah, that's why I'm mad as hell right now, because I wanted to go and see. You know how I'm crazy about Live too.
I know.
I love Live.
You won't have the opportunity.
And then whenever they come, they come to my backyard, and
no, you're out. Yeah. There's one in Dallas.
So there's one in Dallas, one in DC,
Miami,
one in Miami, the other one in Chicago. And Indy, and then Michigan. And then Michigan.
Do you think the wife will let you go to Miami?
Miami?
Weekend?
Well, hey, welcome to Miami.
Bienvenidos a Miami.
So
you think she'll let you go with me to Miami?
Yeah, let's go, man. We just go out there, man. If we roll from
to be continued.
If we roll from Kentucky down to Miami that time to watch Tiger play. It's all good.
Oh, yeah. It's the best part. Remember that.
Yeah. It's outstanding. Actually, it was to the Honda Classic. It was before they took
the Honda Classic
out. So that was, I think it was the last year the Honda Classic host that event in Jupiter. So
right, let's see. Tune in, ladies and gentlemen. You never know. We could maybe make it to Miami.
Well, we will see. We will see. Well, with that being said, we are about to jump to the new league, TGL. Let's go.
We call golf.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, last week, listen, we was, I say it like it is.
I got to give it up
last week in the TGL was the first matchup, the grand opening. My boy Lori was more nervous to hit the first shot for the TGL than anything else. All right.
Having his first kid.
So he was too nervous. However, I want to just say that Miguel and I was like two little kids on this, watching, looking, getting more info, trying to see how everything is going to play. Because, yes, information comes out. But at the same time, you got referee now. How they're going to make shot clock, how this going to play. I love Sander. Sander, for me, made the first day. For me. He was getting the hammer. He was messing around. He was talking crap to the other people as well. And Ricky too, throwing the flag down. It was outstanding. It was great atmosphere. You can feel like the atmosphere. You can hear the players. There's too much to talk about here. But before I keep going, Miguel, talk to me, man. Your first look at the TGL. How was that? Give me your first thoughts of it.
Oh, well, first and foremost, I want to shout out to this wonderful, beautiful friend of ours. Her name is Yarelis Diaz. This girl, we went to school together. Nolo knows who she is. Mm-hmm. She went to school with both of us. Yareli, big kiss for you and your family. Dios te bendiga. I hope everything is working out on your favor. If you needed me, you know my number. Obviously, shout out, say hi to your husband and your kids for me, okay? Thank you for being here. Thank you so much, Yareli.
You already know. So talk to me.
Listen, so Live. I mean, the TGL, they got just from the grand opening. When they're walking out to the stage here, when they're walking out to, that feeling by itself, you can see on their faces that they were calm, collective, but as soon as they got to that entrance and they say their name, their faces were like blown away. You can just see that from the jump that they were like, this is stadium golf. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Again, when you see that screen, I'm sure it's going to blow our mind when we go for the first time. I think it was wonderful for the sport of golf. Well needed, something like this. Innovated technology. Everybody's talking about it. One thing I didn't like is that they take it's a 4-man team and you're leaving one out every time. I didn't get that. The rest of it, Nolo, I absolutely loved it. I love what the competition is, the technology behind it. There's some tweaks in here. There's always going to be a tweak here and there that we would have to, they would have to the kinks straighten out. Besides that, great job, Tiger. Great job, Rory. You guys invented something that is going to take over in the next couple years. It's not going to take away from the golf outside. It's just going to put more people involved, more stadium vibes, something to do. You can go see these professionals. You don't have to be in a big crowd now to see them play. You can hear them. I was so excited. I was glued the whole time. And obviously, it's still golf, ladies and gentlemen. So I can't wait. Debuts for Tiger tomorrow and Rory. I'm going to be glued there too. So I think that was just the perfect combination, the perfect time. Hats off to Tiger and Rory for doing something like this. It's only going to get bigger, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, it's only going to get bigger.
So I gotta. I liked it. I liked it overall. I liked the hype. I liked everything. I like
from 1 to 10. No, give me a 1 to 10 real quick.
1 to 10. I got a 9, man.
I got to give it a 9 there too.
I got to give it a 9. And especially whenever you come out in prime time and ESPN a Tuesday, and then the game that was before them, it was the Pittsburgh College. It was basketball against Duke University, right? The Tigers, I think is them, right? So they were playing, and the view was 712,000 people. 712,000 viewers at the time whenever they started.
Oh yeah.
Right? Then whenever they switched and they went to TGL started and went from that to a boost of 200,000 people more. So almost 1 million people was watching TGL. That right there tells you that this was a success. Okay? That's just for the revenue and the views. That's just thumbs up on it. Do not worry about it. This is only going to get better. Now, to talk about the intro, right? So, in golf, ladies and gentlemen, you don't got a stadium to walk in. You don't got nothing like that. All you have is a clubhouse.
Kind of, sort of. Not coming out, but you still got the stands and the people. But coming out, yeah.
It's not.
I get it. I get it.
You know,
my bad.
So they all, the all hype.
The stadium vibe, yes. The stadium vibe.
The walking in and flops
and be like, whoa,
with the book bag and walking in there like you a football player, or you a basketball player. That feeling is out of this world. So then giving you the intro, regular golf. Is you're already on the tee, you got your club in your hand, and they talked about you. They talk about your past wins or your accomplishments, and then they shoot you out. And this is such person, and then you go out there and you hit the ball. In here, they give you your name and tell you who you are, or whatever, and you walk it in. Boom, just walking in, waving everybody.
Through a little tunnel.
Through the tunnel. People are right on top of you. You can hear people streaming at you. If I got something to say that is bad for me,
that's what I was going to ask you. That was my question. My next question to you was going to be, what would you change, and what would it be for the change? Like, what would you change it for?
Everybody needs to stay quiet when they are hitting. I don't want nobody talking. I don't want nobody screaming, saying whatever, ooh, woo, woo, whatever the hell you guys were saying out there. If somebody's about to hit the ball, you just stay quiet. You know what
That's what you would change it to?
Yes.
That would be your change?
Every time they're about to hit, they will put like a guy in the screen with the two paddles like this, like for everybody to stay quiet, right? For them.
So you want that etiquette to be there still?
I want that transferred to the indoors.
Okay.
Yes,
is that your big breaker?
And that is my big breaker right now. That's what I didn't like about it, especially whenever they putting. Ladies and gentlemen, just enjoy the moment. You get to hear the players going through the whole process. You get to see all three of them in there, like discussing the grains and okay, where it goes. Okay, if this goes this way, I think you should chip it instead of just putting. What you would do and whatever. They go through the whole process. That is awesome. So everybody can talk all day, every day, but whenever they get set and they're about to hit this ball, something in the screen needs to come up and say like shit, like quiet or silence, and then let them hit just to keep that etiquette. I know we are playing around, we loving it, but at the end of the day, these guys are playing for that trophy in the corner. Which, by the way, the trophy, if you didn't know, that trophy changes colors. So whoever wins it, it will change the color of that team. All right. So
that's pretty cool
for the whole entire year until the next one is declared. Okay. So stay tuned for that. This is the first time. Go ahead. Shoot.
I got another question. What was your biggest highlight? You would change that so the crowd can be quiet when they putt. I'm sure that would come with time when they get closer to playoffs and all that.
Yeah.
And I agree. I agree with that 100% with you, because you don't want to putt and then somebody screaming and then, it's an etiquette. It's an etiquette. It's an etiquette. But what is your highlight? What did you like the most out of it?
I like the players, man. The players
listening to them
buy into the whole process, man. This is a
you like the vibe that they're giving off of each other.
Listening to them, going through the process, hitting this ball to this simulator. All right,
that was your highlight.
That was for me. It was like they adjusting to the scenario.
Okay.
And the different courses that you have too. So you can play any course that you can invent in the world.
You can invent it. No, you can invent it.
Yeah. That right there by itself for me is a win. Yeah, for me as well, the green turning around, the jacks going up and down, giving them different slopes for the green. That thing was outstanding. It looks. You are doing, ladies and gentlemen, even though it's there, that thing is moving and adjusting, and it's a completely different hole than what you just played. So I think that was outstanding. I think the other one, before I keep going, the other one that I would take out is the hammer thing. The hammer should change per hole.
Yeah,
no like 3 holes or 4 holes with the hammer, and then they're gonna switch it. That I don't like that. I didn't like that.
And the rule of it itself, I think you double it, and if they make it, you get to, and if they not, I think you get a less point.
Double.
I think it should be. I think it should be. If you make it, I throw down the hammer, and you got to re-putt it again, or it pits certain amount of more length to the putt if you throw down the hammer.
Yeah, but at the same time, you got to think about it. They tried to put you on pressure. That's the pressure of getting one extra point. So, Sander, Mr. Hammer, by the way, Mr. Hammer already is Sanders. All right, Shafley loves to throw the hammer left and right. Throw the hammer, throw it every day, every 5 minutes. He was saying it. So he loves that hammer. But I think the changing of possession of the hammer should be more often than what it is right now. That's just
I got one thing that I would change. Like if I would say that I would change something, I would change that they have to walk. Like if somebody's hitting, there should be somebody already standing by the green. They shouldn't have. Then all 3 of them wait here. Now they all hit, and now all the 3 of them walking over here. When it's only going to be one putt. And then they're going to concede the next one. They're not going to blow it by. And if they did, just that person already over there, they had to walk from over here to all the way over there and to wait till that. But that should be a little more efficient. They should be right there. And somebody will write, okay, go ahead. and that person by itself.
Yeah,
should be
just
putting. If it doesn't make it, it's conceded. You know.
yeah, like having
And I could have
everybody
been
in the
missing a
green,
lot.
having everybody in the green too is kind of confusing too. Like, but I get what they do, and they trying to get some tips from each other or whatever to make the right
Yeah.
read. However, I think it should be only the guy that is putting and the other guy that is
Maybe.
about to follow him supposed to be in the back. Also,
Yes.
I think they should be no gimmies. Ladies and
No,
gentlemen,
put it out. No, put it out.
Yeah, put it out. Put
You
it out.
never know if you're
No
gonna miss.
gimmies.
No gimmies.
No gimmies. I would not give no gimmies in this one.
No.
So
They
Miguel,
don't
I
do
got
it
a
in
question
PG.
for you, man. I got a
Talk to
question
me.
for you. So what was the moment of the night for you?
The moment of the night had to be for me. I think it's the simulator itself, the technology that's behind it.
Okay.
I think that the combination of the technology and that screen. Imagine if you had that screen at your house.
Oh, that was it. Everybody will lose me in this house. Nobody will see me. I mean, nobody will see me. Where's Nolo at? Where's Nolo at? He's in the garage or somewhere.
That's my big thing, wow, I can hit it to the screen and the technology is catching everything that I'm doing, and it's almost realistic there. So that's my big highlight, that screen that you have to hit in. It just looks like Justin Rose when I was Instagram and he went next to it, he put out his hand. He looked like this, bro.
Yeah.
He was like this big next to that thing.
Yep.
That has to be amazing of a screen to look at. And imagine watching something else on the screen.
Yeah.
You're like, holy, whoa, you like this. I'm looking up. So that was my highlight, just to see how that was going to work, that technology, how it's going to combine. And obviously coming out to the stadium and that feeling of them having now a stadium to vibe on. That's my highlight. And then obviously I would change that walking around here and there, all four of them. And that fourth person. Then what? What if he's not going to play the next time?
I'm with you on this one. At least have him there for the opening.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Even if he doesn't play. Even if he don't play.
Or they should invent another rule.
Yeah.
Instead of the hammer, you can change players. Maybe, substitution. That's in every sports.
Yeah,
just saying.
Another good
don't
one.
call me TGL. Don't call me. I'm busy. I got other ideas. Don't call me. I'm busy.
So,
but anyway,
what do you get out of the performance of the New York Golf Club? I personally, I think they were not ready with the simulator yet. I think they needed more reps with the simulator.
Let's see it develop as we go here. Remember, right? There's series, there's a certain amount of events that they're gonna play on these things. So let them all go through it, and then we can ask that question, because I'm sure that nobody's gonna be used to it until a couple rounds go by.
I think that the Bay team took it more serious. Like they went more after it. And for me personally, you can see like nothing against New York. They did a great job, by the way, But I think they were enjoying their time. They were enjoying the time being there. They enjoyed the surroundings, the how it feels more. They embraced that more versus the Bay. The Bay was on business the whole time, man. They were like on business, on it, just going after it. So, but I do like what New York did. I did like
Olbrich didn't miss a goddamn putt, bro.
No, but you're talking about my guy.
Bro, he made like a 20-foot going up, and that green goes like this up. Bro, 2 putts right in a row, bro. Dude's
ridiculous. Ridiculous. So I also love it. Love the different paths, the sand, the fairway.
Yeah, the fairway and the.
I love that. I love that too.
That's real, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
That's real turf. Those 3 pieces that they hit off. That's real fairway, real rough, and real sand.
I love that part, man. That part was outstanding.
Pointing that out, just let them know.
Yeah, and that's all real grass all the way around, man.
Oh,
it's just crazy. It is crazy how that simple stuff looks. Overall, for me, I give it a 9.
I give it a 9.
I could have gave it a 10 if I was there. Maybe because just the feeling
you gotta leave room for improvement every time.
Just because of the hype and me being there, that would have been a different experience, right?
We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm sure that we're gonna get there one day.
Guaranteed Palm Beach. Obviously, we're gonna get there.
No, we're getting there. Yeah.
So overall, for me, was a 9. I hope. How much you want to give it a grade? You got a 9 too, or you got?
I want to give it like an 8.7 because there's some room and the stuff that I wanted to change. So I give him an 8.7 overall. You know, can't wait. Debut Tiger tomorrow. Rory, don't forget, tune in ESPN Plus. They're gonna be. This is where we've been waiting for. At least I have. Rory versus McIlroy. Rory versus Tiger.
It's not tomorrow. Let me take you there right now. Let's go at it.
We call golf.
So this tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow, Tiger is debut tomorrow, going against my club.
I see what they did there.
The LA Golf Club. There. So, Miguel, I know you're going for Jupiter. What you expect from that team tomorrow?
Oh, listen, it's not just Tiger, ladies and gentlemen. It is Tiger, but it's just not Tiger because we got Tom Kim, we got Max Homa, we got Kevin Kisner. I'm really excited for Tom Kim. You know, he signed up for this. That's awesome. Max Homa, he's been part of this. You know, that's cool as it can get. Listen, I'm dying to see Tiger, see how he plays. Obviously, this is his show. This is what he invented. Obviously, having the guy of all this, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome no matter what. Tiger's going to be on the mic. We can be able to hear Tiger. We can only hear him a few times when he's on the golf course. You don't even hear him when he's that serious. It's going to be I feel like he's going to have a different vibe. He's going to have a little more fun with this. So we're going to see a different Tiger here, right? We're going to hear him. We're going to go through his process. He's going to be giving advice. How cool is that? That has to be so cool to watch. I cannot wait to see what he has to say about his own. It's going to be so cool. And then obviously it's just, they're going to compete, right? It's a little more friendly, a little more. So we're not going to get that uptight Tiger. I got to win all my tournaments, right? You know, we're going to get a little more, we're going to see a different side from Tiger, which I'm excited for that, just to pick his brain a little bit. And for all the golfers out there, now's your time to hear Tiger in some type of process and how he hits the ball. So tune in tomorrow.
What he's thinking. And to see what he's thinking through the whole process.
Yeah.
So this is going to be outstanding because I want to see how this conversation goes. Like, it's like you talking to your dad. Like, when you're talking to your dad, it's going to be a one-way conversation. You're supposed to hit this. And then you're going to be like...
you're right, Dad. You're right, Dad. What do you want me to do, Dad? Yeah.
What you want me to do again? Okay, I'll go ahead with that. But I want to hit something.
I gotta. So what do you think about your team?
My team,
Plain versus Tiger.
So the winner team is gonna be, great. Morikawa is gonna be there. I think Tigala and Justin Rose are the ones that are gonna be there. I think Fleetwood is not gonna be. I think it was like that. But I'll double check it here before we leave today, just to make sure what are the three that are gonna be in the TGL for that week. For tomorrow's matchup at 9 o'clock. All right, stay tuned. ESPN, TGL, something else. ESPN. So what I'm gonna be looking in here is who's gonna break the ice, right? Who is gonna hit that first ball? Right? Who's gonna be out there in the driver? So we can't be playing around, man. These people on the other side have one of the hypest guy in the PGA with Tom Kim. So he's gonna be out there having fun and talking his trash. Hopefully
he's verbal.
Yeah, he's a lot verbal. So I want to see who from the LA steps up and say something. Because you're gonna a little bit of trash talking.
Morikawa, how much you want to make of that?
So if Morikawa comes in here and makes it happen, outstanding. Also, before we keep moving forward, for Tommy Fleetwood and Justin Rose, shout out for just winning out there, the Great Britain and Ireland win over Central Europe out there in the cup. So outstanding with you guys. I was laughing. If you haven't seen the video of Justin Rose singing, man, he was like all into the song. Da da da. Oh, so he was like all up on it. So go out there and try to look for it on Facebook. It's just hilarious, to be honest with you. But I think the team needs a captain, and I think the most experienced guy in here is Justin Rose. So if he's boots on ground tomorrow, he was the one that should be containing the team and helping the team out. However, you got this. You can't go wrong with anybody that you get here, bro. Everybody in here has experience. And I love my boy. And my boy, out of them three, is the one with the least experience. Before I can't leave a program without saying his name.
Oh boy.
TGL! You already know what the hell's going on. That's my boy. Right there underneath Miguel. That's my boy. So LA will control this game and we'll win this one. I already got a win in my pocket. So they're going to go out there and surprise Jupiter. So we will see at the end of the day. They coming out of a tournament, some of them. So I got the LA Golf Club. So let us know who you got. You know, obviously.
Trust me, Jupiter.
Well, they trust you last week. You already know what happened. You already know what happened. But
I'm 0.
But you gotta look. But you gotta look at. I know almost everybody's gonna go with Jupiter because of Tiger Woods. I know that for a fact.
Well, not necessarily.
But well, not me. I love Tiger. That's my guy.
But they're not gonna root against him. That's the thing.
Yeah, I will not root against him. But guaranteed, he's gonna be down and he's gonna be loving it. He's gonna be out there telling them. But my biggest highlight of tomorrow's game, it will be a matchup. It will be what Tiger says to them and how they process it and how they take it. Like I'm talking to dad. Okay. All right, I do that. And then they go down here and do it. So we will see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. TGL, super exciting, super great. Tomorrow's Golf League is killing it right now. Let's see how many views they got in week 2 with Tiger in there. But with that being said, that time came around, Miguel. Say goodbye. But before we go to the main screen, let's shoot out another sponsor of Pepatos Charcuterie.
Pepatos Security. Ladies and gentlemen, they have created something unique to share with friends and family. A charcuterie box, cup, or board includes variety of meats, cheese, fruits, olives, nuts, crackers, and sweets. The charcuterie is perfect for birthday parties, anniversary, girls' nights, business meetings, and much, much more. Please contact them through Facebook or Instagram or the webpage, securityltd.com. And remember, se habla español.
And remember,
Se habla español. Ladies and gentlemen, that time has come. Again, we had to say goodbye to you guys for tonight. Thank you for being with us. However, before I pass it to Miguel, I want to say this now before I forget. If you have a company and would you like to be out there for sponsors, please contact us at WeCallSports@gmail.com and we can be in negotiations on how we can make this your partnership with us move forward. Okay, so just please highlight that out. Miguel, the floor is yours.
Listen, thank you everybody for those viewers that's going to see it live, that saw it live, and that's going to see it later on. We do appreciate you. A like, a subscribe, hit the bell. Come on, we know. You know, some people. It's not ever gonna break a finger. I promise you. It's button, and I promise you, it won't hurt you. Okay, so that would just bring us more motivation to bring you what we love to do, what we love to call, which is We Call Golf. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, from me to you, I appreciate it from the biggest part of my heart. Just letting us do what we do with the likes, share, and subscribe. Obviously. That's all we can ask you for. That's the biggest thank you from We Call Golf to you. Thank you.
Also, do not forget our anniversary from the 20th to the 25th. All week long, we'll be giving prices out. So stay tuned and come in. Spend it with us. Enjoy it. You're going to hear what we got going on, what happens behind all this scene that you see here. How do we prep? How it was the adjustment for us to go out there and make it happen. Mm-hmm. We will be talking about the tournament that just passed in our programs. But however, we also going to touch a little bit about how we got into this and what we're doing behind the scenes that is helping us slowly but surely get there. So once again, like Miguel stated, like or share would not hurt nobody. So far, so good. We 10 out of 10 on that one. Nobody,
right.
That won't hurt nobody. So we greatly appreciate it. Just to bring you more content, about this. Thank you for being with us again. Nolo Boy, hashtag Red Cup. Thank you for being with us once again. Measurement of excuses is 0. Please go out there and make it. Look at us. We're already a year into this podcast. Measurement of excuses is 0. Go through it, make it happen. Stop the excuses, man. It won't take you nowhere else. You know what excuses are? It just feeds yourself. It don't feed nobody else. All right. So go out there and get it done, make it happen. And as always, get a hanger, go to the closet and hang this up. Thank you.